Hello YouTube, it's Ryan here with Hobbies of Man once again, and today we are doing another first impressions review. Today we're looking at Kaiju number 8, volume 1. I'm going to start doing these as individual videos when I can, but I definitely still prefer that 2 or 3 book in one video setup that I have currently. But today I'm just going to talk about Kaiju number 8 by itself. I already have done an first impressions on Kaiju number 8 before, when the first 5 chapters dropped way back when, last year. But I wanted to do another one because this volume releases on the 7th of December officially, although it has been kind of around for quite a while. And I wanted to kind of release a video just for it so that, you know, we can kind of develop some hype over the series, because this series is wonderful. So let's get into it. This is Kaiju number 8, volume 1. This is written by Naoya Matsumoto, who used to do art on Shonen Jump. They had a series on Shonen Jump. It was kind of short though. They've also done another series on Shonen Jump Plus, or Jump Plus, and this is their latest series on Jump Plus. It currently has 51 chapters, and the upload schedule is kind of weird, but it is chugging along at a pretty good clip, and the first volume has just released. Technically, it released on December 7th. Today is December 6th, but I got it a few days early because I went to Barnes & Noble. So yeah, the publisher is Viz, as you guys can see right there. It's a Shonen Jump title, but it really isn't. It's a Shonen Jump title from Viz's perspective because they have it on the Shonen Jump app. But technically, it's a Jump Plus title, the online website that is kind of for like adult, like more adult-oriented or older kind of oriented series that Shueisha has that Shonen Jump can't really publish on its magazine. So there you go. The demographic here is shonen, but the genres here are sci-fi and action. The Wikipedia page says that it's sci fantasy and adventure, and I don't understand where they got those kind of genres, because this is a military force fighting against kaiju. That is military sci-fi, and there's no element of fantasy at all. I mean, I guess technically the kaiju are kind of fantasy creatures, but the way they're handled is very scientific. So I think that this is not an accurate description. So don't listen to what Wikipedia says. It's a military sci-fi, and the secondary genre here is action. It's mostly about, you know, military people fighting kaiju. So there you go. This currently does not have an adaptation, but I can't see it not having one in the near future. Once they get around to 70 chapters, I'll probably start kind of working on developing that kind of series, and at least developing the advertising for it. So I can imagine it coming close, or coming soon in the next 2 years. And the premise is basically that there's this guy, he's about 32 years old, his name is Kafka Hibino, and he is a kaiju dismantler. He works on kaiju that have been taken down by the Japanese Defense Force, the Kaiju Killing Force of Japan, this kind of paramilitary organization that is in charge of protecting Japan from all of the kaiju that emerge from the ocean. And he works as a dismantler, but he had this dream of being part of the Japanese Defense Force alongside his friend Mina, who is actually in the Japanese Defense Force currently. She's the leader of Division 3. And he had this dream, but he couldn't cut it. He wasn't like powerful enough as an individual to deal with it. And now he's trying to do it one more time and see if he can succeed. Before he actually manages to go to the test, he ends up being kind of attacked by a kaiju, and ends up developing the powers of a kaiju to look like this. And basically what comes next is a very kind of classic shonen story about a man with a dream that wants to chase it using these powers that he has been granted by fate, or whatever you want to call it. And I think it's really, really good. The comedy here is wonderful. The art style is pretty interesting. It is a little bit stilted sometimes, but generally it's very cool and very awesome. There's some really, really interesting elements here that kind of involve a little bit of horror, a little bit of what's it called? Body horror, and of course, the more general kind of usual action and comedy that you see in a lot of shonen series. So there you go. Overall, I think it's a really good story. I'm loving it so far. I'm, reading it as it comes out, and I'm doing chapter reviews on it, so I really like it. And I really want other people to enjoy it as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And let me know if you guys have read it before, or if you're planning to read it soon, down in the comments. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for you guys today. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and see And I hope you guys enjoy the video, like I said. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys later.